morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Cardinal is behind the camera.
Absolutely.
This game, I don't want to say it because I feel like it's very patronizing. Like, it's not patronizing when I say it, but like it's a little bit of disrespect to say it. But like, this game was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit like the only real edge, I would say, in this type of game was the fact that we were tied with a team we shouldn't have been tied with for 2 straight periods, which, when you think about it, is not really interesting, more just sad. And that's, like, I don't mean to, like, shit on the Ottawa Senators, but, like, it's not a secret that they're not playing to, they're not in win now mode, for example. And they are by far the weakest team in the North. But the thing is that they don't have the worst, I would argue they don't have the worst players of the North. They just don't have enough experience at all, which really hurts them. There's a lot of talent there.
Give that team time and they'll be good.
Yeah, of course.
Not yet.
But what happens from that, and so obviously, let's get into it. The Jets would defeat the Ottawa Senators 3-2 to confidently, actually, this would be the official tally that would mean we win our season series with the Ottawa Senators because we played them 10 times. This was our 6th win against them. So far, we have won the season series with Calgary, Vancouver, Montreal, and right now we need to win every game against Edmonton to win the season series there because we're 2-4, and we would have to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 3 more times to tie the season series, but 4 times the next 4 games to win the season series, which...
What's our season series with Toronto right now?
So here's how I look at it, okay? Edmonton is the only season series, in my opinion, that we are outright losing. Here's why. Edmonton, we are 2-4. There is no, no overtime points, I believe, that we've gotten in there. No, nothing. So what that means, what that tells me is, like, if this was a playoff series, we would have lost to them in 6 games. Toronto's different, though, because Toronto were 2-2-2. And in my mind, now I forget how many times we've beat the Maple Leafs in overtime, if we have at all. But in my mind, it's 2-2 and 2 no contest. And that's not me trying to shit on the fact that Toronto needed to beat us twice in extra time. That's just me saying, in playoff hockey, you don't do 3-on-3 or shootouts. So,
exactly. So
looking at it team to team, we've won 2, we've lost 2. Yeah. Now, then again, I could maybe we've won 2 games in overtime in some of these series, and I'm not thinking about. But like,
I think we won one of our wins.
Maybe not against Toronto, but against other teams.
I thought one of them was against Toronto.
Okay. Anyway, back to this game though. So Brossois in net. That's nice. Murray is back from injury. And then pretty much, other than that, I think the lineups are pretty similar. I think I heard that Ottawa had a rookie defenseman playing his first game tonight, I believe is what they said. And, of course, Wheeler's still out injured. And, yeah. Dude, find a seat. You're distracting me. You're distracting me as hell.
Huh?
Oh, God. Carter's just wandering around.
I'm just gonna go get myself a drink. You
okay, you do that.
You keep doing your things.
My ADHD is on like red alert. I'm like, what the hell is this boy doing? Get over there! Go!
Just do the damn video.
I would! But I got a dickhead walking around like he owns the place. You don't pay mortgage. Anyway, moving on. So, let's get into this game, shall we? I wrote down, just first off, just don't blow it. Please don't blow it. And then, sure enough, we would do a very good attempt at blowing it really early. Nick Paul, on a brutal turnover breakaway there, would score under 2 minutes in to make it 1-0 Sens. Aw, crap, reaction here. Don't! Dumb. How do both of your defensemen get caught? Like, this is a glorified, like, 2-on-0 breakaway right here. It happens at their own line. Who is the 2 guys in the ice? Oh, Forburton. Ugh. Yeah. I'm not gonna dump on Brossois on that one. There's not much you can really say about it. It's just annoying that it happens again. And are you done? Everything you're doing is annoying.
I'm getting myself a drink like I said I would.
Everything you're doing is pissing me off.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's right. Walk over there.
Oh boy.
Anyway. Whatever the fuck that was.
I don't know.
But yeah. 1-0. We're down 1-0. And then Scheifele from Nikolai Ehlers would tie the game at 1. Reaction here. Right there. Woo! Attaboy, Scheif. We really needed that because honestly, the bounces in the neutral zone leading to chances for the Sens was something that I didn't like and I hated last game. So this is a calming presence to get back to a tie game. Yeah, and that was good. Great. Like, it shows that we should score on straight-up shots with time and space. Not gonna lie, I feel like the camera's way too close, but whatever.
It is maybe a little bit closer than normal, but that's fine. It still looks good.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'd have first-line rushes. So this is one thing that we worked to correct as the game went on, but it was really annoying. Jesus Christ, stop letting them get behind you. I don't know if we gave them the keys to the back door of the house, but they were just hanging out in the neutral zone behind our defensemen. A little too much for my liking. And this is that plays to one of the few strengths that the Ottawa Senators have, is they have youth that have speed. Don't play to their strengths. Get behind them. Yeah, Morrissey would take a hooking penalty. Yeah, that's a hook. They called a trip on that, though, so whatever. That's just nitpicking. It was a penalty, though. And then, yeah, we would kill it off. And then this is one thing that... this is one of the things that really pisses me off in hockey. And I see it a lot. And again, I hate how close this camera is. I don't know why. It's just little things that are just... Ugh. After watching that game, it just left a bad taste in my mouth, even though we won. One of the little things that I hate is when I see the puck. So our defenseman will misplay the puck. It'll come outside the blue line by about that much. So what does our defenseman do? Fires it down, and we get a line change. Now, this could maybe result in a painfully obvious answer, but why the fuck do we do that? Here is a fucking mind-boggling thought. Why don't you, since you have the puck, and you have guys in the zone, you take the puck, you fuck off back into your own zone, let your team have a change where you do not lose possession, and then once you pass it up, take a quick line change, and off you fucking go. Why does going off to take a line change require giving possession to the other team? This is a little thing, but it pisses me off, and it feels like we're just throwing away possession. Like, in other sports, they don't do this. Basketball, from the little that I know, as being the whitest boy of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, as the little I know, you don't just give it to the other team. Like, here, your turn. Like, I think that's how their whole league's based on, is taking turns, offense and defense. In football, you would get manhandled if you just passed it to the other team.
Yeah, especially, but you get on the sidelines, the coach will eat you alive.
Yeah, he'd be telling you how you're not giving 185% like the rest of the team is. And then you would remember why he's the PE teacher, not the math teacher. But yeah, that's just a little thing that bugs me. Ottawa gets called on a too many men on the ice penalty. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see it.
I didn't see it.
I don't see it.
It kind of looked like just a normal line.
Here's what I saw. I saw 6 guys in the ice. The thing that I saw, though, was one guy was just going off for, like, he was literally at the bench, and the other guy was still at the bench, pretty much getting on. And I was like, Like, and it was weird because we had been yelling about. You could hear through the mics that we had been yelling about too many men a couple seconds before this, and I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe if they were the too many men before the guy called it, and he didn't have enough time to blow his whistle before the guy made it to 5-on-5 properly. But I don't see it. I'll take the power play though. We'll do nothing with the power play though. Oh, actually, this power play. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. I have aged personally during all these game reactions, I feel like.
Also, I feel like this is the most you've actually yelled about a win.
I know. It's weird because, like, I started off doing this as such a spry young blue chipper, and nowadays I'm just like,
You just shit all over the team.
just like, shut up, shut up, shut up! That's pretty much me at this point. We gave up 3 shorthanded chances while we were on the power play, and arguably got saved by the buzzer because it was a 3-on-1. What the hell, guys? Did you learn from the other day? Like, I named this video Just Another Day at the Office, and then I put the Ottawa abbreviation there. Ho ho ho, aren't I witty? But yeah, like, second period. Boring. King boring. And to say that, like, it was just mediocre. Like, we didn't play exceptionally well. The other team didn't play exceptionally well. What?
And the thing that I found at least a little bit disappointing for me is as much as, yes, we got the win, that at the end of the day, that's what matters. If we play like this against so many other teams in our division, we will not win those games.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Like, it's not like we were giving away, like, especially as the game went on, we were giving away less and less, like, great Ottawa chances. But still, like, at no point did it feel like it was the second place team against the 7th place team in the division. It felt like 3-5, maybe. But yeah, the second period is just boring. Dzingel gets a chance early. Another Ottawa chance. Stastny takes a slashing penalty. It's just ugly and just mediocre. I'd rather not talk about the second period. It was, and you know what the thing was though? It wasn't even like that we were playing horrendously in the second period. We were just playing mediocre, and it was just boring. It was just really boring. I don't even remember a lot of the second period. I wasn't really focused most of it. Third period. Norris would take a tripping penalty. Yup. Yeah, it is. And then Matthew Perreault, Frenchie himself, would do a great job at taking out Matt Murray's water bottle and score on the power play to make it 2-1. Reaction here. Yeah!
There we go.
Woo!
Yes.
Attaboy, Frenchie! Woo!
Attaboy, Frenchie. Yeah, he exploded that water.
Yeah. Matt's Pro I've been really impressed with the last, like, honestly, his role has done well. I think we will have to move away from him in the offseason, but you know what? Like, he's done well.
It's good to see him, doing as well as he can before he eventually departs.
Kyle Connor gets a chance, some scramble chances. Kopp would take a hooking. Yes, this is definitely a hooking penalty. I thought at first it was a high stick. Yeah, and then Trevor Lewis for his second shorthanded goal of the season, and I believe the Jets' second shorthanded goal of the season in general, unless maybe I'm thinking of like an empty net goal that we...
Isn't this his third goal of the season?
It was his third goal of the season, second shorthanded goal of the season.
I see.
Wood scored, put the Jets up 3-1. Reaction here. Skate! Go! Yeah! Woo! Yes, exactly! Taste of your own medicine, boys! Woo! And it's funny, because why does Trevor Lewis get this shorthanded goal? Because he beats the defenseman to the puck. Why does Trevor Lewis beat the defenseman to the puck? Because he just outworks him. It's actually something that doesn't happen too often. Why do we not usually get too many chances when we're shorthanded? Because look at the guys who we have in our rotation for shorthanded chances. In terms of the forwards. Who plays on the penalty kill? Appleton, Lowry, Perreault, Kopp. Perreault, not always, a little bit. Not always. Thompson and Lewis. Do you hear a lot of speed in that? I don't. There's not a lot of speed there. Compare this, for example, to like the Leafs. Who plays penalty kill minutes on the Leafs? I think Marner plays penalty killing minutes, which is very impressive. He might, yeah.
I think Tavares.
All I know is that they're faster guys that play, for example, and that's why.
Also,
but yeah,
out of the guys you mentioned, I don't think do we not have a single guy in our top 6 who plays penalty kill?
maybe Ehlers
Really?
occasionally and maybe Dubois, but the rest I can almost guarantee they don't.
Jeez.
Maybe Stastny a little. But thing is that
maybe Stastny
we
and
have an
Dubois.
established group that plays penalty killing time, so we just use them there. Anyway, moving on. Shifley we get a chance. Zub would take a tripping penalty, yeah. We would have good chances on this power play. And then the end of the game, which did nothing but annoy me, honestly.
There is one thing that I was okay with, though. And this has nothing to do with either team. This is actually about the officiating. I sometimes get a little bit annoyed where they won't call anything.
Yeah. So,
I mean, they did call stuff. I will say that at the very least. They didn't hold their whistle.
Here's the thing, okay? Yeah, I agree.
That's a positive there.
Okay, I agree that I understand what you're saying. Yes, I'll also say this from a perspective of we're up by 2 goals, and in a game I'm watching that again wasn't really that riveting to me. It just felt like we were delaying, and I was like, get this pissing game over with, please. I'm just bored of it. And, again, it was... So, Stastny takes a slashing penalty. Sure, why not? Now, this is the thing. Yes. I know. But to put... And this would be while we were on the power play to make it 4-4. Gonna be honest, I don't see the slash. I don't. Maybe because the angles that I got in the replays that I saw weren't properly timed, and so they missed them. But I'm not seeing it, and it was the back official who called it, so that's a bit sus. Anyway, moving on from that, don't care. Ottawa would take a timeout, cool. Ottawa would then pull the goalie, all right. And then, now this is one thing, and I don't want this video to go too long, so I'm just gonna get these things out of the way. Our announcer said that Tkachuk covered the puck in the offensive zone crease, or might have done it. And so, could that be a penalty shot? The announcer asked, and I forget what he asked. No, sir. This will not stand. Moving on. As I was saying, could that be a penalty shot? No, it fucking could not. And let's explain why. In what situation can you call a penalty shot other than
breakaway?
Yes. The correct answer is covering the puck in your own crease. Otherwise, I think you just get a penalty for delay of game, probably. On the offensive. I don't know. It doesn't happen often. Why does it not happen often? Because why the fuck would a forward, when he's trying to score on a net, cover the puck so it dies? That makes no fucking sense. It will never make any sense. Unless this guy was through DraftKings or fucking betting shark odds or whatever the fuck they're advertising all the time with GSP standing there like, I don't play anymore. I like to bet on the play. Whatever the fuck that is, unless he's betting on the under odds, his ass ain't covering the puck for long. And yeah, he was just trying to move it to his forwards. So, anyway, again, it's just one of those things that I heard out loud. And I'm like, I don't want this spreading because as good as our announcers are, when they say things that are not right, you don't want that shit spreading around the fan base. Let's just get that clear. DeMello would take a penalty. Why not? Fucking why not? And he takes the penalty, and I'm like, okay, yes, fine, I guess I see it, but the puck was gonna be covered by Brossoit anyway. And this isn't me getting mad that the Jets are taking penalties and there's a chance that Ottawa tie the game. This is just me mad that the game is still going on. I'm like, I fucking know how this is ending. Just get it over with. And then to even delay it more, Norris would Go and score like an absolute twat.
Nice.
Reaction here.
Adam Lowry out to take it. Tied up. Forward chopped it into the corner. Puck does come
Fucking
loose.
why not?
Back at the line, near side. Slap shot, score! Josh Norris rips it short side with the two-man advantage. 12th goal of the year for him.
Why
That
the
is
fuck not?
third best among rookies in the NHL, and the Senators will stay on the power play.
This was a face-off loss for the Senators
Like,
that they were able to recover.
What the
Connor Brown
fucking
clips this off the wall. A quick pass from Shabbat.
9 seconds left.
10 seconds left. They got the time
Oh,
back.
was it?
Yeah, but like, sure, whatever. Honestly, it's just, I don't know. I'm just annoyed because it feels like, and maybe is the argument that I was checked out of this game before it was done? Yeah, maybe I was. I would argue we kind of were too, though. After Lewis scored, we didn't do a lot. We really didn't. We took like 2 penalties at the end, and it's just annoying. 3 stars. So 3 stars. Honorable mention would be Nikolai Ehlers. Yeah, why not? He played okay. Again, we keep using that first power play unit a little more than the second unit, which is funny because the second unit scored, so Maurice fucking adjust. Third star would be Brossois. I liked how he played. The shots that he let in, maybe he could have done a better job trying to play him, but you know what? It was fine. He got the job done for us, and he's played pretty well. Second star would be Matthew Perreault. Nice shot. Just overall good game. And then first star, obviously, is Trevor Lewis because he had the game winner, and he was able to convert on the shorthanded goal, which is actually pretty impactful considering how many times...
Nice move.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good shot. Yeah, overall in this game, I didn't hate it. I was just kind of really bored by it, and it was kind of just mediocre. And maybe it's because we were playing the Sens, and the pressure is not... Like, after the last game, there's really nowhere to go but up. And it's just kind of annoying at this point because, let's be honest, I'll be honest here. First off, we're going to be posting a thing on the trade deadline later, either later today or like midnight, around there. So please be checking out that. Actually, if you want, just hit the notifications on here so you just get notified every time we post these things. I think that's the first time I've actually tried to plug that because I forget about that.
Yeah.
But because our timing is not always the most easy to predict. And then also follow-up. I'm not even going to do that yet. I'll get there. But yeah, like, the thing about playing the Sens, though, is it just feels like it's just taking up games to pick up the numbers. Because, like, I'll be honest here. We both, like, all of us have a pretty good idea of what 4 teams are making it. Nowadays, it's just seeing who falls where. And unless something really drastic happens to the Leafs, they should hold on to first spot. Like, the Leafs are the team to beat in the North. They are looking very tough. So, yeah, like, in these low-risk, low-reward games is what it is. But, yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, especially if you got this far. Sorry I'm not overly, like, goody. It's just, it's fine. It's fine. It's another day at the office. Good job, guys. They can't all be spectacular. But, yeah, thank you for watching. Please leave a like on this video, because we really do appreciate it, and also to just show that you liked it. And that helps other people see it, which is nice, because we're trying to hit 350 by the end of the month, which we think is a possible goal. We're around, like, 332 right now. We're very fortunate for that. And do subscribe if you're new to the channel, because, like, why not? Please? Thank you. Like, that's it. We really do appreciate it a lot. And then, yeah, follow us on Instagram at No One Hockey Podcast. That lets you guys know whenever we are posting the day after, like if there's ever delays on videos, like the last one was.
We also have our other series there where we talk about our
top 5 players for each team, which you probably have to check as well.
Yeah.
Because you probably haven't posted them in time.
Probably.
Because I keep track of the stuff that it's done on the YouTube. You check on the Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, check around our channel. We post a variety of stuff. Don't forget to leave likes on those. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
And if you're a wrestling fan, check out our review
Yeah,
of
Carter
WrestleMania.
covers those. Those are nice.
Yeah.
And we have a belt. So that's good too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good win. Boring game.